All right, Lexi, we're going to watch your butterfly here. As we're watching butterfly, take some time to look at the notes that are in the email as well. These are just different tidbits and pieces that we see that you are doing very well on, and other things that we see that you may need to work on a little bit and focus on. It's a great opportunity to look at before practices or even after practices as reminders of things that we're seeing, as well as before meets or during meets, just kind of keeping everything in mind. Been thrilled this far about how great your fly is looking, really how great you've been looking at practice. You continue to work harder and harder and really do impress me a lot. So we definitely see some things that we can focus on, we can work on, and let's get this started. Nice streamline, by the way. All right. As we get into our stroke here, one of the first things we kind of notice is your eyes. Okay, you're looking forward with your eyes when you want to be looking down. Now, if you were coming up with a breath, I could see where maybe we lift the head, but you can see right here that head goes straight down, and now your eyes are looking down at the bottom of the pool. Make sure you just, when your head's in the water, keep your head and keep your eyes down. Right here is an excellent job of getting your head down in that water. Like how high your hands are. Love how your arms are shoulder width, or your hands are entering shoulder width apart. Perfect. Nice high hips as well. That's a good butterfly. As you start to do that pull, you can see you start to lift that head up. Oh, good. We went to a breath, and that's an early breath. So excellent job of breathing early. Good job of getting your head down, and this is exactly where you need to keep those eyes. Your eyes should always look down, and that looks perfect to me. That hands enter. Okay, you can see real quick that you started to lift your chin up a little bit, and then you started to drop that head back down. Just work on keeping that head down. Okay, kick looks good. There's one kick there. And then there's a second kick at the bottom of your stroke. So your 2-beat kick is absolutely perfect, Lexi. It's going to rewind a little bit and just focus on what you're doing on the leg portion of this. Turn this on. You can see one kick, 2 kicks, 1 kick, 2 kick. So that's a perfect job of just kicking all the way through. That looks great. All right, now as we get right here, one of the things I like to talk about is how high your hands are in the water and how high your hips are, then how low your head is. Okay, this is perfect butterfly. When we see this, what we see is our power core butterfly, and it's that power triangle where you're getting the most strength from that butterfly. And this is exactly what we want to see from everybody. From time to time, we see people get their hands way down here. Your hands are exactly where they need to be, and then that also means you're going to have high elbows as you pull through that water, which is great. You can see those hands start to bend, and right here you can see that you're actually turning your hands in even too, which is excellent. So thrilled with that. As you finish that arm, those hands, you can see at the very last second, you start to turn your pinkies up. Make sure you work on keeping those palms up all the way through. Okay? Good job of getting your head down again before you get in that wall. One thing we just saw, kick, kick. So you did 2 kicks into your turn. So if you're doing 2 kicks, you need to take one more stroke for sure. But the other thing you're doing, look at your eyes. You were looking at that wall. There is no reason to look at that wall. Keep your eyes focused down the bottom of the pool. You got the crosses and the lines down there, and those will kind of tell you where you're going. Now, as you do your turn, there's a couple things. Number 1, like your feet crossed. Number 2, love how fast your hand came off the wall. But number 3, you've already got this hand off the wall. So you're transitioning from one direction to the other very quickly and very efficiently. That's a good turn. As your feet hit the wall, you can see that your feet are going this way, sideways. We're going to use this crossover here. What we like to do is see your feet on an angle. Down here, your feet. Up here are your knees, and so that when you push off the wall, you're watching your hand come off, but you want to be on that side turning to your stomach. You don't want to be quite so much on your side as you see you are over here. Streamline is okay. You almost have your head tucked too much. You want to lock those elbows in a little bit better, and then just let that head rest right behind or right underneath those arms and underneath where your biceps are. Okay, so work on that for us. Don't let your head go quite so deep. As you turn onto your belly, wait. You waited about 2 full seconds. That was good. One kick, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 or 6 dolphin kicks there, but you're breathing first stroke. Don't breathe the first stroke off the wall. There's no reason to. Keep that head down. You don't need to breathe that quickly. All right? Great job, Alexi. Keep it up.